This is an Insane Cast production. You're listening to Thanks for Watching the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, Beth, DJ, Jimmy, and Adrian. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to
episode of Thanks for Watching 1837. That was good. Thank you, Jimmy. I'm DJ, and our opening host is
Jimmy.
me.
And I'm Adrian to Jimmy's left.
All right, and to Jimmy's right, way near some animals, and
all the way around the globe and back around.
yeah,
Or
just a bit.
like a few hours away outside of Sacramento is Beth. We don't have to go into like the huge
Right.
geographical triangulation of where I'm sitting.
No, we don't. No, but eventually we'll have a geocache location of where you're at.
Oh.
Which might be fun.
Oh.
Maybe
I know.
next time bring this up to me again before the podcast starts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next time. That's all right. We like to plan these things ahead.
How do
I know you do.
That was really a deviation.
Deviation.
It really
I'm a deviant. I can't help it.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, hey, our rundown. We're going to talk about Bohemian Rhapsody. Damn it. Hey, without
Did
any
that come
spoilers.
out?
Yeah, that came out.
You
yeah.
haven't seen it yet?
He went with us to see it, remember?
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
The Nutcracker.
Yep.
Nobody's Fool. And then we'll have some box office numbers somewhere in there. Some streaming, some challenge, which pretty good challenge this week. Next week's openings, future films, and our new discussion question.
Oh yes, the new discussion question.
Yes.
Nude discussion, not nude discussion.
Yeah, no, not nude. So we're gonna keep our clothes on.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Adrian's been trying to take his clothes off. We have to
Oh
Adrian,
my
come
goodness!
therapy.
Come on,
So
Adrian!
we're
Holy
getting
moly!
therapy.
All right. Well, hey, Adrian, do you have some entertainment news for us?
do.
I have a few things too, so I'll let you start. I mean,
This is crazy that I'm starting. All right.
yeah.
So for box office news. Wait, are we doing box office news? That's what we're calling it?
No.
entertainment news.
Entertainment.
See what happens when I'm not on the show for
But
a
mostly
week.
movie type stuff, with
Yeah.
the exception to streaming, which we really like.
I just had it up. Where did you go? Elevator music.
Do.
All right, so this is involving Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
And let's read it here.
Oh, you're reading it verbatim?
Yeah.
Wow, no summary here.
I worked hard for this one.
Oh, okay. All right, ready, go.
All
Who's
right.
the source?
The source is www.independent.co.uk. So it's some website labeled independent
Okay, in the UK.
in the UK, and they base their information on culture, TV, radio, features.
Okay, thank you.
All
Good.
right, I'm going to read it. The Long Night, Game of Thrones prequels, Social Light could take the franchise back to its roots.
Whoa.
So they have a plan of making a prequel.
A
A
prequel.
prequel. A prequel. Is that before Quill?
That's before NyQuil.
Yeah.
It's charcoal on rocks.
Take prequel before NyQuil.
Yes, yes.
Prequel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
Super
it.
exciting.
Yeah.
They're going to go back because I guess initially it was supposed to be like this political drama.
Yeah.
If you've read
And
any
I
of the
don't know if
books, you know it's a political drama.
Oh, I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Not a Game of Thrones dude. I don't know why I'm doing this news.
Next time,
yeah,
okay.
well-
So here's
I didn't
the
search for it.
deal.
DJ handed it to me.
Oh my god! All right, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if they veered off from it, but they want to take it back to its roots, and they feel like this prequel could. Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Prequel.
for those of you who actually know what's going on, clearly what they're talking about is the fight between Robert and the original Targaryen king and that sort of thing as the prequel. That's what they're talking about, probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, I think what they're talking about as far as going back to the roots is probably the fact that the last 2 seasons of the show, I believe, are not based on any book because the book hasn't come out yet. So
Yeah.
the
Oh,
HBO
okay.
content runners are going, well, we think this is what's going to happen.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure
great.
that's what they're talking about.
What if the writer of the book and the HBO people are going against each other? So then HBO is making this whole
Okay,
story up, and then
nope.
the writer's like, "No, I'm
Falsehood.
not going to
Okay,
do that."
listen to what I'm saying
No.
because I actually know what's going on here.
Okay,
She does. She knows it.
The author of the book
Yes.
decided that the HBO showrunners could do it because he asked them a question about a theory, a fan theory about where certain characters came from, and they answered it correctly. So he said, okay, I feel like
Yep.
you can probably do this show justice. However,
Yep.
he's been
Wow.
trying to write the last book in the series for like 4 years and hasn't gotten it done yet. So
That's
they had to
and
keep
I
going
feel-
because there's such demand for HBO show content because it's
Huge
amazing that they
Yeah.
did what they were thinking they could. And they do collaborate with him. It's just not exactly as it is in the books. Just like every other, book to movie adaptation.
Right.
It's never going to be exactly the way you read it. It's
Never,
never, going
ever,
to be
right.
exactly the same. So
No, it goes. It kind of like goes back to the things of interpretation.
yes, that's exactly what it goes back to.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yep.
Nailed it.
Very good.
interpreter.
Very cool.
Well, that's awesome. I learned a lot tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, this is cool.
How did you like the other HBO news? They stopped playing for Dish Network.
Oh, did they?
They did. They said, "Oh, yeah." They were like, "Oh, well, you don't want to pay us more? Well, we'll just black out your people from watching this."
And they can do
so
that.
they did.
Yeah.
They went dark, and so in 40 years they haven't done that, but they did it.
And I guess my guess is it doesn't last very long because Dish Network is going to go down the toilet if it does. I mean, not that
Yeah,
HBO runs
customers hate
everything,
that.
but they are very in demand. We'll say.
Yeah. They can pretty much ask what they want, and then those customers that really like HBO will just stream them
Yep.
themselves.
Or they'll go to
I mean,
any
that's-
of the other competing providers.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are other. I mean, I have I have AT&T, so I get my stuff for free.
Yeah.
So, and AT&T is like,
I hope that was
Oh,
just a
we're
humble
huge.
brag.
oh,
I
you
get
know
my
what?
stuff for free.
Hey, you know what? That's not a humble brag. I love it. But and I get a discount for like the not DirecTV. I think they own as well. So I'm good with that. I like that. But if I go to Northern California and visit my mom, I don't have cell service. So
That's because you have
guess-
AT&T.
because I have AT&T.
That's crazy.
But
We
you
are
know,
a Verizon
and-
region.
And you guys have your thing too, right? I think Verizon has some free.
NFL games.
Is that what it is? NFL
On
games?
streaming on your device only.
For
I thought
all
they also
of the
had
NFL that I watch.
Yeah. Yeah, right. But don't you have Netflix? Don't they do the free Netflix thing to your
I don't
account?
think so, because I pay for
No.
my
Oh, that's
Netflix.
T-Mobile.
Yeah.
That's
Nope.
T-Mobile.
No,
Okay.
you get nothing free with
Verizon.
Verizon.
But I
except
do
for
get reception
free
at
bill
the theater.
reminders.
So,
Oh yeah. See, and you get
Bill
reception pretty much
Reception
everywhere.
at the old Coloma Theater
That's right.
and a courtesy bill reminder.
well, with
courtesy
the amount of
bill.
time
My
that I
phone.
spend at the old Coloma Theater, if I didn't get reception, you guys probably would never talk to me. So,
Yeah, right.
I'm
no,
good
that's
with
true.
it. I
I love texting you and getting an answer while you're in the middle of some villainy remark.
yeah, when I'm like painting on my unibrow.
That's right. Please hold. I've got a unibrow coming.
Yep. Unibrow
It's just-
loading.
for some reason, this makes me think of the commercial of the people that were watching the play and the phone rings.
Oh yeah, yes. Hoi hoi. Oh no.
Oh, that is so funny.
I've got.
Oh, I'm one.
number one.
You're
You
looking
want
for two. Two, I say. That is the funniest commercial. It makes me laugh
really
so
is.
hard. No,
Just made me
two.
think of Beth.
Two. That's what you want. That's good stuff. Oh my gosh. So hey, also other news. Do you have any other news for us? Because I've got more too.
Go ahead. I'm not really great with news.
Okay.
Even though I'm supposed to be the news guy.
You are supposed to be the news guys. But hey, I want to say anchor.fm/TFW movies is another way to listen to our show. And I think that I'm really enjoying having that as our new server.
Okay.
It's showing people listening to our show that I have numbers I didn't have before. So it's
Not
really
a
neat.
sponsor.
No, they are a sponsor technically because it's free. Anyway. So, also not a sponsor. I think many of us who have the AMC A-list have gotten an email explaining that it's been super successful, this A-list thing, and they plan to continue providing it because it was just a trial period. Well, they're going into permanent status.
Wow.
Just like that other one that we used to
Yes.
subscribe to.
The other not a sponsor thing, yes. So, but now, you know what they're going to do? They're going to allow 16-year-olds to be on the thing. It was over 18 and over. Now
I'm
you're
not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Only because I'm greedy.
Well, I know, but that just means more people in the theater, right? That's what
Exactly.
they want.
That's what they want. More
See?
kids spending money.
Yep.
Mostly they just want more butts in
gentlemen.
the seats so they can make money.
Right. And now you can have multiple people on your account,
Oh.
too. So,
really?
like me
No,
and
you
Penny.
can't have multiple people on your
Oh,
account. You
multiple
can
people on
pay
the-
for
pay for
multiple
multiple
people
people.
from one
credit card.
Got
Got
Oh.
it, yeah. Which makes sense. I mean,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
so there, I might be a second person and just have two accounts because I'm running out of movies. I mean, I'm running out of. I fill up my 3 every week. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I need another life. I need a life too. I
You
guess.
do.
I haven't been to Disneyland in a while.
That's
Time
the
to
problem.
I'm supposed to go at the end of the month. I want to so bad.
Wait.
No, you are going, right?
As far as
you
I
going
know,
to-
I'm supposed to be, but
Okay.
Shut the front door.
Now we're
If you're going to
having-
Disneyland, I am meeting you there.
We already
we had
planned
this
on it.
conversation.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah,
Yes.
we did like
Jesus.
2 shows ago.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to be at Disneyland with you. then.
Okay.
And we're working on the hotel right now.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh way.
I'm so in on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Well,
It's a deal. And
Right.
then for any of our fans want to go to Disneyland,
Yeah.
it's the week after Thanksgiving.
right.
Yes.
I'll dress as Goofy.
You'll dress as Goofy.
You
as
are
you do.
goofy.
Yeah. Yep. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Well, anyway, that being said, maybe I should explain how y'all could contact us
Yeah,
because
explain how y'all
I haven't
can.
done that in a while. Yeah, y'all, and some of y'all have, so which is kind of cool. I know we've got some text messages from Abby, and she texted us. How did she do that? She texted us through 512 podcast. Yeah, that's 512-763-2278. Yep. She did not email us, but that could be found on our website, which is www.tfwmovies.com. Go for it.
www.tfwmovies.com.
That's it. And when you find our email on there, it'll look like this. Shout out at tfwmovies.com.
That's what it'll look like.
That's what it'll look
That's
like.
exactly what it'll look
Yeah.
like.
What will it look like individually per letter?
Per letter?
Yeah.
SHOUTOUT at TFWMOVIES.com.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think you nailed that one,
Yeah,
Beth.
you did.
Way better than Adrian.
Well, you don't have
Just
to
saying.
call him out, but yeah.
Actually, I did enjoy
I was
the
trying
way
to
he
do
did
the Jimmy NPR voice here.
Were you? Oh,
Yeah.
NPR Jimmy.
NPR
You
Jimmy.
can also contact us on the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram. And I don't know why I added the, but it sounds very much more movie related. The Facebook. Yeah. Anyway, at TFW Movies, just put that in there. Tag us in something so we can see it. You know, let us know what's going on. Let me know what you're doing. I want to see what movies you're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that being said, also on our website you can find that fancy link. www.patreon.com
Oh, yeah, the
/TFW movies.
The fanciest of links.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have some followers, which is really great.
got some
I'm
people
really
that
grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for you, Abby. I'm grateful for you, Blue.
Blue. And
Yes,
next
and-
it's going to be
and-
someday, one day.
Someday, one day. Who knows who else?
else? Could
But I'm
be
really
first.
grateful for what we have right now,
Should
which is
say his
great.
last name. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. He's all right with it. He's a businessman, and if you search him up, that'd be great for him.
Oh yeah.
That's a good thing. Because I mean, I've searched him up. He has a LinkedIn account. It's all good.
Oh yeah.
If you're on LinkedIn, you're in, right?
All right.
There you go. Hey, so we got contacted via email. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm going to read this email.
Do it.
It's really short and sweet. Here we go. OMG! You had 587 minutes watched this month. That's 9.783 whole hours.
You just sold us out, DJ.
Hey, that was YouTube who sent that.
Oh, that was just YouTube.
That's just YouTube.
Oh, okay. I thought that was all together.
No, that is just
Okay.
YouTube only. So, and that's for a month.
Yeah,
That's
YouTube's
pretty good.
Our least listened to show.
It's growing. Go figure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it used to be one person. Now I know it's two.
Woo!
on YouTube. Yay!
Yeah, I know.
I
Who
don't know
would have
why
thought
you listen
YouTube?
to on YouTube when we have all these podcast apps.
Well, I mean, because here's the thing: if you're paying for YouTube already, why not just use it?
Oh, because they got that YouTube Red thing.
They have YouTube Red, and if you're paying for that, why not listen to us there? And besides, I only do it for Blue. Only for Blue.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I do it for all my listeners. I'm just kidding.
But mostly
But
for-
hey, we did have a lot of response to our question about time movies.
Oh,
Yeah. So let's get to know our listeners a little bit.
okay.
And Crackhead Blue, I don't know why I always start with her, but I'm starting with her this time again. She had several.
Good.
And she actually had a reason for them pretty much as they go.
I love
So
her.
Terminator 2
Good one.
is because of the time-altering
Yeah,
thing.
that's good.
Forrest Gump, and then she just said that speaks for itself. It does,
Because it goes
actually.
through time.
Yeah, pretty much. Stand By Me, because the author reflects on his youth.
Okay.
/ it's a period piece. So yeah. Back to the Future, because duh.
please.
I totally agree with her
Says
there.
the guy who totally dressed up as Doc Brown for Halloween.
Right. And then Jurassic Park, because dinosaurs in real time. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, and she has an honorable mention, Mi Familia. It's a generation of Mexicans, a Mexican family struggles with assimilation.
Oh,
Huh, that's kind of a
Okay.
cool thing. And then part of the honorable mention was Groundhog Day.
yes.
I like that one. Right?
Good choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a good
And then, so we had Abby, who was also who listened to the show and says, "Adrian, come back." Well, Adrian's back. There he is.
Hi, Abby.
Yeah,
We miss you.
Yeah.
You missed me.
But she picked Time Cop.
Okay.
and,
That's a good
and
one.
she put in parentheses, "Yummy JCVD."
Oh, yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
She did what?
Very beefy
What?
and splitsy in that movie.
There you go. He's in Time Cop. There you go. So, and then she put Back to the Future 3.
Oh.
Kind of more specific as to which Back
She
to the
was
Future
really
was.
specific there. wasn't
Yeah, that was cool. So anyway, so moving on because we have a little bit more to go.
I'm going last.
You're going last.
going last.
You went last week.
No, I went last
No.
last week.
Oh, did you?
I always
I
go
went
last.
second to last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
I
will
was
go-
second to last in time.
In time.
I'm gonna go first
You're gonna
because-
go first. Okay, I'm good with that.
Um,
Well, how about Teacher J.M. Strauss, who wrote in, and I really like his list as well. You guys have some great lists. Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
That's a great
one.
one.
The best villain that Disney has ever created.
Yeah, bowler
I
hat
think that's
guy.
just- Yeah, bowler hat guy.
Poor goose.
Groundhog Day.
Very good.
Another good
Another
one.
good one.
And he put Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh yeah, with the time turner. Good call.
Yes. Yeah, I'll say. Age of Adeline.
Good.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Isn't that a good
That's one
one?
of my favorites.
And then he went really specific on this. Men in Black 3.
Also
which
a
I
good
can
one.
see. Yeah, very good one. He has 2 more. 13 going on 30. Yeah. And then he says, he's like, does this count? It's a Wonderful Life.
Sure it does.
Absolutely.
I agree. I
If
think
Hudson
that
Hawk
for sure.
counts as a historical drama, then It's a Wonderful Life definitely counts. But you also didn't specify last week what about
didn't.
time. You just said something
No.
about time. So
That's right.
That's exactly
And look
right.
at the content we're getting.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
those
these are great
great
films.
lists, guys. Great
Whose
lists.
idea was this?
It was your idea, mister.
I thought it was Beth's idea.
No.
Well, I think
It
that
was
there
you.
are lists instead of just one because I can't ever make up my mind, and I feel like
That's
that
pretty much
validated other people who can't make up their minds.
It really did. I love the list. In fact, when I was doing my list, I was like, I got to stop.
yeah, it's hard to stop once you get listing.
Oh my gosh, I could have kept going. and
Much
going.
like a sinking ship.
Much like a sinking ship.
Listing,
exactly.
get it?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's go into meet the hosts. Yeah, shall we?
Yeah,
What are,
Adrian
what
said
are
he
our
wanted to go
favorites?
first, right?
Yep.
So Adrian, go ahead. What do you got for us?
I'm kind of making this up as I go. But number 1, I'm going to put the Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And then I'm going to steal another one. I didn't steal that first one, but I'm going to steal this one, Age of Adeline.
It was a good one.
Yeah, you're stealing it.
Yeah, that's definitely stealing that one. The Time Machine I'd put in 3rd place.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now, are you
Good.
talking about the original or are you talking about the new one? My guess is you're talking about the new one.
Nope, actually the original was so much better than the new one.
I'm so
much
proud of you!
I've seen them both.
I'm so
And,
proud. It's like
I
my
really
little
like
baby
that-
grew up.
Aw.
I feel like the original was more. It matched the book so much better than the new one. The new one wasn't even.
It
wasn't.
It was very different.
It was very different, and but it was entertaining, and I actually liked that. And actually, I'll put both Time Machines on my list because I
Okay.
like them both.
Yeah.
But the first one was way
Better.
better. The one that was done like in the 70s. Was it
Yeah,
the 70s?
I think it was the 60s,
Yeah.
but I'll double check.
Maybe the 60s.
Yeah, I think it was pretty.
Please hold while I
It was
try
a
that
while
connection.
ago.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, but it had some really great claymation and stuff that went
Aw,
on with it. I
yeah.
enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
That was good
1960.
stuff. Yeah.
19 wow.
There you go.
Yeah, it was old.
That's a good one. It was,
Ouch.
you know. I know.
I read the book
God.
like 3 times.
Oh,
I don't know why I was so into it.
Wow.
because it's freaking
the book.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It is a
Yeah.
good book. I must say.
Yeah, it was
Cool.
good.
All right. Any more on your list? Or is that all you've got?
There's there
There's
was
a
a Disney
ton.
one. There was a Disney one I wanted to put on
A
there.
Time Disney one?
Yes.
Not Wrinkle in Time.
No, the one where the kids Pan.
Pan?
Pan.
Yeah.
Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Oh, that is kind of a time jump loop type of a thing that they did there. Yeah.
I'm trying.
I don't know. Does that count?
I'm trying not to.
Yeah. Hook?
Just because
Ooh.
I'm waiting for Beth to come at me.
I'm trying so hard not
She's
to.
not paying attention.
Yeah.
She's addressing another issue.
No, I am paying attention. I'm just being real good.
Yeah.
You are being so good, but I was kind of antagonizing this one too.
Oh,
my
you were doing it on
gosh.
purpose?
I was doing
What?
it on purpose.
You little twerp.
You're not very good at that.
Oh my gosh.
But she didn't do anything, so okay.
All
I
right.
throw
That's
that one off
right.
the
That's
list.
because I have a randomizing engine, so you never know when I'm going to come at you.
That's right. The Beth randomizer.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. Well, Beth, what do you want? You want to do yours or you want me to do
I
mine?
want you to do
what do
yours,
you want to do?
and then I'll do mine,
Okay.
and then Jimmy can go because he wants to be last.
Okay. I added some reasons for them, but not all of them. Like all of the Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I mean, I just loved the whole thing. I mean, I was really mad at 2 for what it did to us to get to 3, but
Right.
other than that, it was
I think
fine.
that's a pretty widely held belief. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty
that
commonly
was
held
evil.
belief that like 2 is the weakest of the 3.
Right, and to it's the total evilness of the trilogy.
Right.
That's what gets me, and y'all know that. You've all been listening. You know me. But Back to the Future, I just absolutely love. And I just just thinking of that, Indiana Jones, I think that's another really great one because he deals with relics from time. And
Okay.
that's not even on my list, but it's just popped in my brain right now.
You know
It's
that
really
I
awesome.
will always give any Indiana Jones. You know, I'll give you points for that. So
Oh, good. Terminator, I'm totally down with that one. Avatar, kind of like for the sleeping through time. You know, you had to get to the planet, and they had to put you to sleep. It was like you wake up, and it's boom, there it is.
So basically, cryogenics.
Cryogenics,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
That to me, that was it. Don't dog that.
I'm challenging it.
No, you're not allowed to. So Bruce Almighty, that had some time stuff because it kind of goes through and then
Because
boom,
he was very
God
fast at
puts him right
answering
back to
emails.
where he was.
Got it.
That too, yeah, exactly.
The 7th at 7, they're off the floor and everything's good.
Exactly, very timely. Frozen, just sort of the way they passed the time from childhood to adult. I just thought that
Passing it with
that
a
little
song,
timepiece was pretty good. And you know, if I'm going to add Up to that, because I really enjoyed the opening to Up,
Like
I think that
the
was a very
7
good
saddest
time.
moments in cinema history.
It is absolutely, but it was awesome. Yes, Adrian's like, I don't get it. These aren't time related. They are time related.
It's just not
it's the
time
passing of
travel.
time.
And
Right.
if you listened to last week's show, which you didn't because your phone was like no,
Yeah.
you would know that we actually said, does it mean time travel specifically? And he's all, no, just something having to do with time.
Nope.
So it was a very
Yeah.
broad
Just has to
umbrella
be-
of time-related
Yeah.
film.
Just
Yeah.
has to be relevant
Okay.
to time.
It has to be relevant to time.
Right.
Yes.
That's it.
And so,
Okay.
Never-ending story, I think, worked as well.
Okay, you got my attention.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
How many more are on your list?
This is my last one. Okay, my last one right here. This is where I said I've got to stop. Star Trek Generations.
Oh.
Yeah. So where
silent.
the next generation meets the old generation, and I just thought that was
Okay.
that blew my mind when it came out in the theater. So I was like, yes, and I'm a Trekkie, so I guess that makes
great.
sense. Okay,
Becky, that
so
got
that's
this Kardashian.
that. What?
Kardashians.
Oh my gosh!
Beth, what's your list look
Oh
like?
my goodness!
Sweet flaming. All right, my list.
Your list. Oh dear.
Okay.
There's so many.
There are a lot, and that whole just situation that we just encountered totally just blew my mind.
Yes. I can't get. I'm sorry. I still can't get over the Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah,
That was
that's a great one. I will go ahead and put
Robinsons,
that on my
yeah.
list. That's fantastic.
Is that on your list?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I
You know
love
what is
Meet the
kinda
Robinsons.
interesting? I just saw a movie with oh my gosh, I can't even think.
Yeah, I could tell.
Because
Thanks
you've
for
got
that.
bad thoughts in your mind.
Lord have mercy.
Tell me who's
What
in
is
it.
I can't
That
even
one guy?
Good, helpful. Need a little bit more than that.
was married to Brad Pitt. What's her name?
Angelina
Jolie.
Jolie.
Before her.
Before
Jennifer
her?
Aniston.
Yeah. Yes, Jennifer Aniston was in it, and it was a sequel to.
The Leprechaun.
Oh my gosh!
A sequel to the one that would have been a prequel.
You know the one where the mom sleeps with the son.
The mom sleeps with the son.
Wow.
Oedipus?
Not the son. Not the son. Sleeps with the young guy. The young guy. No, the young guy marries the daughter.
Wow, man.
Oedipus?
Oh,
No.
I can't think.
Just
of
a
it. It's driving me
second.
nuts. It's like one of those things.
How about
This
how
is a
about
time
your
movie, and I love it.
how about your
It's a classic too.
Well, now
about your
it's a
list?
classic. Come on now.
No, but-
Tell me what a classic
Wow.
is. 'Cause you know.
Mrs. Robinson?
yes,
Miss.
yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Miss Robinson. Mrs. Robinson. Okay.
How do you get Jennifer Aniston out of...
No kidding.
What the...
That's not even close
No,
to Jennifer.
I know
Aniston.
what you're thinking, but
Wow.
there was a prequel done or a sequel done to that movie
Really?
that Jennifer Aniston was in,
Okay.
and nobody really knows about it.
Okay.
But I don't think so. It's
Now you're making
it's the
crap
prequel
up.
and sequel kind of thing.
Okay.
together. but Jennifer Aniston ended up being the granddaughter of Mrs. Robinson in the sequel.
That would work because Mrs. Robinson was pretty hot.
It's-
Jennifer Aniston.
And that's when you meet the Robinsons. I get it now. It all comes full circle.
And crazy. It's a crazy. You got to see the sequel, Beth. I actually think you'll like it.
Anyways, Beth, what's
So
your
Beth.
list?
Now I'm trying to figure out what the hell he's talking about.
Let's not.
I don't. It's not. That's not even the name of the film, though, right? Mrs. Robinson. That's not the name of it.
That's,
It has
the original is The Graduate, but
The
Yes,
Graduate.
The Graduate, based off the book, The Graduate.
Yeah.
Yes.
to The Graduate.
Graduate. Yeah. Thank you for looking that up. That's so. I've never seen the sequel to The Graduate. I just
Oh, what? Rumor has it.
rumor has it.
Okay.
Huh. And that's considered the sequel,
Apparently.
but yet
Oh,
prequel.
rumor has it. That's it. Is that the movie?
Yeah.
When did
that's
you
why
watch
I just
this?
said that.
Oh.
Yep. she
Yes,
did.
that is the sequel.
So that's the time film.
yeah.
I guess if it's you're going for the generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's-
Generations.
I
Beth,
don't know.
Beth, save us from this.
It's interesting. It's captivating because The Graduate, you have that whole story.
Yeah.
And it's a, thick
5.
story.
Yeah.
4, 3.
But the rumor has it.
A really
has
good
the rating.
romance that's a
Oh,
time
one.
movie
Okay.
is called Somewhere in Time. That is one of my favorites. It has
Ooh.
beautiful music.
Oh, wow.
It has Christopher
That's a
Reeve,
good one.
Jane Seymour. That's a really, really good actual travel through time for
Oh,
love
yeah.
movie.
Yes. That is good.
So those noises off. Oh, you said Christopher Reeves. That's what I was thinking.
I could tell that,
That
was
is
your
good.
segue, DJ. I could tell.
I'm sorry. No, what? No.
No, I
Anyway.
know that it was very clearly
Oh, yeah.
your segue.
That's true. That's true.
Holy shit.
That's the title of the show.
Go ahead,
no,
Jim.
I can't make that the title of the show.
I screwed up Beth so bad. I'm sorry. I really didn't intentionally mean to do this.
No,
Oh
it's
my
fine.
God.
It's cool. I got this. Go ahead, Jim. You're up.
And we'll have more of Beth throughout the show.
As per usual.
So I had a very long and distinguished list,
Okay.
and I narrowed it down to 3.
Good job,
Three.
Jim.
I just
Okay.
said there's got to be 3.
Good for you.
First one, Cannonball Run.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
because there's a time limit on the race.
There
Good
is
one.
a time
Right?
limit.
Oh.
Yes, that's a
Captain
great
Chaos.
one.
Right?
I'm
What
for
a
it.
great
Oh.
show.
That is awesome.
Well
Okay.
done, sir.
The next one,
Yes.
Star Wars.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
you know that's on my
Because
list.
that was the first film that I personally was introduced to hyperspace.
nice. Okay, just a little footnote here. I was
Footnote.
trying really hard not to count Star Wars as historical drama last week. Because you guys know me, I will put Star Wars on any list, any day. Go ahead.
Oh, gosh.
Go ahead, Jim.
Okay. Yes. Star Wars. Good. Yes. Jim.
And the man, I
Damn it! Now I
Genuinely-
broke Jim.
yeah,
Oh, Jim.
I genuinely forgot 3. I
We're
had them like
breaking
lined
each
up.
other.
Adrian
broken
started
show.
it.
Of
My lips are sealed from now on.
Oh, right. Says the people that talk for a podcast, for a hobby.
Right.
I honestly cannot remember my third one.
The third one.
It
well,
was really good.
Cannonball
It was like a
Run,
time-
Star Wars,
Cannibal
and
Run, Star Wars, and boom. There it is.
Oh,
Yep.
good.
now I'm going to pull an Adrian because I can't remember the name of the movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so who's in it?
Great.
Who's in it?
Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he keeps going back
That's-
and
time.
back
Yes.
and
Yeah.
back and back.
I
and he's
like that scene.
Well
God.
Bravo.
That's
That's
actually
what it was.
Bravo.
Yeah, that's
Impressive.
it. Doctor Strange. That's
See,
good.
there's probably disabled children in the greater San Diego area who are not going to be represented legally because I spent
too
a
much
little bit of time narrowing my list down.
Aw. Hopefully they'll find someone.
Right. They'll know about the greatest
Right.
movies about time.
I'm still trying to figure out Beth's list.
Oh,
So is she.
so thank you.
Thanks.
I'm always last.
Honestly, you know what?
It was just
All
a ploy to
these
get the
movies are
last
awesome.
word, really.
Right?
That was an awesome plan. I would
Good
have never
plan.
thought that you were doing that.
Dang it, I gave away my master
Oh, well,
plan.
strategize.
Can I just say? Oh dear, never mind. Oh, it's gone.
Ooh, About Time is another
Adrian
really
has
good
a
one.
speech imperative.
About Time.
Ooh, About Time.
That's a good one.
good one.
I like that one a lot.
You know what? Stand By Me is also jumping into my head. Thank you,
It was
Crackhead
on,
Blues.
yeah, I was
That
going to
one-
say.
Yeah, that. I don't know why, but I never would have thought of that.
Ooh, the
Now it's
Philadelphia
like, ooh.
Experiment. Go ahead.
Oh man, I wore out my VHS tape of that.
Because it's so
Oh
good.
my
Frequency's
gosh,
a really
that
good
was
one.
Ooh, Frequency. is a
Oh,
good one.
80s Babies. The Flight of the Navigator.
Oh dear.
This is good.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah.
Flight of the
I'm
Navigator.
surprised nobody.
Come on, boys.
Oh,
Yes.
See, a couple of honorable mentions. If I had two honorable mentions, one
Yeah.
would be Speed,
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
definitely.
and then the other one would be Bill and Ted's.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
What about the jacuzzi one?
Oh,
Time
Hot
Warp.
Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Did you like that film?
I feel like it.
Okay, there you go. Then it can be on there.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
my
guys, what about
goodness.
Edge of Tomorrow? That one where Tom Cruise
Oh,
is like
yeah.
Groundhog Day, but everybody just keeps
Journey
like
to
shooting
the
him and stuff,
center of the
which
earth.
is really
Yeah.
fun to watch. Just hit him in the face with a stick and stuff. Good times.
That's also like Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Oh, yeah.
it's like
Time
that. Which they're-
Bandits.
Ooh, Time Bandits. Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, it's
No?
What was the one with the Death Police or whatever they were that would come back?
Oh, R.I.P.D.
that one.
there you go
Yes,
with
that's a good one.
the Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds and the Jeff
Right.
Bridges.
Yes. Jeff
Yeah,
Bridges.
yeah, yeah,
Jeff
yeah, yeah.
Bridges.
Oh yeah.
I
I guess
say it like
Hitch
that.
would work in there too.
Hitch might work in that.
Is that Hitch? Is the one with Will Smith
Will?
that comes
Yeah.
back?
Yeah. Well, Will Smith
Hitch
becomes
is-
a superhero.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh no! Hitch is the guy that hooks
Yeah,
up
Hitch
people,
is
right?
the
Yeah.
like the love guy.
The love
you're
guy.
talking
What's
about
the other Will?
it's another H.
It's it is another H.
And it's like a one-word
Yeah,
title.
Yes, it's.
I can very clearly see the poster. He's got his beanie on.
I can see. Oh, I know.
Right?
Oh my goodness!
I-
I only saw it
I don't
once
know what
because I
it is.
didn't really like it.
Oh no.
I didn't like it either,
I
but it was
liked
like it's all about time.
Just a second,
Yeah.
and I will.
You'll have
I'm
it
on
down. Oh, everybody's looking it up. I see like Adrian's on his phone and
Yeah,
And,
but he's not doing it.
I'm looking at Time
Hancock.
Bandits.
Hancock.
Hancock.
That's what
Yep.
it is. Yep, another H one.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I really
yes.
want to see Time Bandits.
you should.
Okay.
It's
Ooh,
really
Hancock
good.
is
It's
good.
pure evil. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid.
So
Ooh.
yeah,
Those are pure evil.
I kind of make that weird.
Well, I guess what we should do is move on.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah,
on
I
this
think
for a
because
while.
we will just talk about time.
That was exciting, though.
That
I mean, that
was.
was probably the best. Get to know your host.
and listener.
They don't know us any better because we just like vomited every
We
movie
did.
under the sun.
But they're awesome films. Those are just movies that we all love. I mean, how could we? It's so hard to narrow these. I don't know how you narrowed it down to 3.
well,
I really
it took
don't.
a while.
I'm sure it did.
Like
I
I,
mean-
had to put the "Do Not Disturb" on my office door.
He
a
put
good
on
idea.
his noise canceling headphones. He's just like, gotta focus.
The ones I'm wearing right now,
Yep.
and I listen to movie scores.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
I do that
Wow.
too.
All right. So let's move on to the segment that we like to call
Stuff
We're
putting
Putting in Our
Eyes.
Eyes.
Or you like to
we
call
go.
it that.
What about Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh gosh. Pirates of the Caribbean. Curses. Bloody pirates. Why do I like to call it that? I don't know, because I like to call it
No,
that.
I wasn't
Don't-
asking you why, because
Oh, it was a rhetorical question.
it wasn't even a question.
Oh. Got it.
Like-
I guess I should really
Like, no one else said it. And so I said,
You're right.
So you like to call it that,
So,
because
I get it.
There you
Well, you all
go.
did say it.
The
You
best
really did.
jokes are the ones you have to explain, ladies and gentlemen.
I know that you're right. Oh, well, you ain't nobody's fool. Oh, wait, that's the movie we watched. Anyone else see this besides me?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, we'll start with that one because yeah. So Nobody's Fool, little Tyler Perry film, which I thought was, this was funny. This was definitely a funny film. Yes, I know. It's getting a high rating from me. It's got an 8 for me. Yeah. You know what? There was a lot of, I want to say, some sexual comedy that went along with it.
What?
But I don't think it was overdone.
Well, that's good.
I know. But it was hilarious. There was so much that was so funny. I don't even know how to explain it other than there's a scene where they break the fourth wall.
Oh.
And that, to me,
That's
is one of my
the
favorite
end-all be-all of
things.
funny to DJ.
Yes, total funny to me. So, but overall, I mean, this movie was funny. It was really good. And maybe it was the audience. The audience was amazing as well. The audience really, really, did some stuff for me. It was good.
I love when the audience gets involved like that.
Yeah, and the lead actress, we saw her in. Hold on, I'm blanking on that title. The one where we were in.
Are you talking
was
about
in night
Tiffany
school.
Haddish?
Tiffany Haddish, yes, she nailed it. Like, she did amazing in this film. I just thought she was awesome.
She's pretty funny.
She had, and here's the other thing with Tyler Perry films. I'm really liking I'm really liking the formula that these films have, because here's the thing. There's this problem that happens with this lady, and it gets resolved. Oh, we think it's the end. Nope, it's not the end. They add something else in the mix and make it really how is this happening? So you think this guy's catfishing you, and then boom, you find this other guy, you finally fall in love because you get rid of the catfish, and then boom, the catfish is actually real and not. I mean,
oh, you're giving away too much.
Yeah, way
am
to
I
go,
giving away too
spoilers.
much? Hey,
Yeah.
You know what though? I love that. I just, for some reason, I'm like, what? Everything was solved and everything was going to be good and there was going to be the end, and
then
it was
you
like,
broke
cool
it again.
love story. And it's
Yeah.
broken again. And I'm like, how are they going to get through this? And are we going to like this character? Or are we going to like the other character? Which one are we going to choose? I loved that. I really loved that part. I mean, it just kept us going. So anyway, it's definitely rated R if you don't like those sexual scenes. They don't really show anything, but it's just there. It's just the way it is.
Right.
But a great film. And Whoopi Goldberg, hilarious in this film. I just thought she was amazing.
She plays their mom, right?
She does.
Yeah.
She plays the mom. And, I was sitting there just thinking, wow, I am living through a time where I saw Whoopi Goldberg
Jumping Jack Flash.
jumping Jack Flash, then Kiss Shot, and having, her own kid-ish. I mean, it's not really hers, but... And then now having her grown kids. I mean, I'm like, whoa, this blew my mind.
Mind blown.
You know what's
Time
funny
keeps
about
going.
Whoopi Goldberg? Is
Yeah.
It seems like she never ages.
Right. Well, no,
She's
she
like
aged in this
ages. I mean,
one.
she's
I mean, she's not old, but,
But she's still like, I don't know, she has that youthful spirit about her that's just so cool.
Yeah. She played... I won't say any more because I will spoil it. I don't want to spoil any more than I've already spoiled it.
Spoiler.
But it was good. I think you should go see it if you're up for. I know it's rated R. I think it's rated R. Should be rated R based on what they were talking about and stuff. But the gal getting out of prison was just so awesome. She was, for a comedy, she was definitely the comic relief for the comedy, I guess. But anyway.
For a comedy movie,
that?
she was the funniest part.
She was really funny, yeah. And I can't remember her name. You have her up on IMDb, Beth?
No, we're going to let you flounder.
No, Beth's got my back. I know she
don't.
does. What? You had Tiffany Haddish.
I know what her name is. Just a second. Yes, I know.
Oh my God.
I know what her name is because I have, that brain that just holds on to everything.
You do have that brain.
Mrs.
Yes.
Robinson. Her name's
No,
Mrs.
it's
Robinson.
not Mrs.
Oh, crap.
Robinson.
Just a second. I'm almost there. Dramatic children.
What? Why is this happening to me?
Because her name is Tanya in the movie.
In the movie Tanya, she was hilarious. And imagine a woman who has been in prison for 5 years and hasn't had sex for 5 years. She was
Thirsty?
Okay.
thirsty. She was super
She was thirsty.
And yeah, there's a white Bronco scene, and it had nothing to do with OJ, but it's just funny. Anyway, I digress. We should move on to a new movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
How about a Nutcracker?
Oh, you're just going to let me talk by myself, huh?
Yeah, no.
Did you go see it?
I did go see it. You're not talking about yourself. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you think?
Yeah. I had the same reaction as you, I think.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was very pretty to look at. I felt the
It
same way about
was.
it as I felt about A Wrinkle in Time, which was I feel like they kind of spent all their time making things look pretty and forgot about the dialogue. And granted, the Nutcracker is not known for its pithy dialogue as a ballet, but I felt like if they were they tried to like step out of the box and do something different and original with it. But I feel like they played it too safe. They didn't go far enough outside of the box. They didn't.
Right.
Right. I wish I'd gone and seen Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, you probably should have seen that one instead.
And I will, but my mom wanted to see it.
Yeah.
It was her birthday, so.
Aw, well, for Mom's birthday, I totally agree with that.
I
took one for the team.
I'm not ready for the Nutcracker yet.
Yeah.
I need to get through Thanksgiving first.
I know. I'm sitting there in the theater and like I see the Christmas trees and I'm just like, Mom, what did you do to me? But I will say my favorite line in the entire movie was, well, first off, the best thing about the entire movie is that Morgan Freeman is awesome, but also the Christmas present with the strings. Like, everybody follow the string to your Christmas present. That's amazing. But the best line
I really like that, too.
in the whole movie is the dad says, Christmas is going to come whether you want it to or not. You might as well enjoy it.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, how apt is that?
No kidding. You better enjoy it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think overall I would probably give it like a 5.
That's funny. I was going to rate it the same. I was going to rate it the same.
Really? You rated it a 5?
Yeah, it was... Well, and maybe it's because I was falling asleep during part of it.
Yeah.
But
You tend to go to movies too late in the evening.
Sometimes, but some movies, if I'm late, it doesn't matter. It keeps me awake.
Yeah,
it keeps me going.
But the Nutcracker, I mean, everyone knows the story of the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the ballet-y-ness
Don't
of
tell
it.
the end.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell the end. I'm not going to spoil the Nutcracker. P.S.
No.
If you don't know the story of the Nutcracker, how long has it been? It's not like it came out last week. The Nutcracker has been around for a long time.
If you don't know the story by now, then you need to get to know the story
and
before you go see this.
Exactly. Yeah, go see it. But I feel like for the Nutcracker, I think that there could have been a lot more dancing. Penny said there was plenty, and I was like,
that was the part you fell asleep through.
Probably. Maybe it was. She did say there was another waltz somewhere in the middle, and I was like...
It's also entirely possible that was when Run P said go, because this part is a snooze.
My brain is
That's
going
true.
places all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it was, like I said, it was very pretty, but it was...
There was too much missing, I think. There was way too much.
For the things that they were bringing up as, like, new plot points and
Yes.
new ideas to be mixed in and melded with this original storyline. They didn't go into any of them enough.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah. And yeah.
but it was pretty.
But I
to
really
watch.
liked it. I thought I really enjoyed some of the actors, the way that, I mean, Morgan Freeman, of course.
Yeah.
And then
And Helen
and
Mirren
then the
is
other,
great,
Yes.
and-
She was really good. I enjoyed her performance.
But yeah,
Yeah. And like you said earlier, the string to the presents, that was good
that's
too.
so cool. My mom was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we need to have a Christmas party and do that." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, so we'll have
Ooh,
a
that's
Christmas
a good
party." And then
idea.
she said, "Oh, I don't want to have a Christmas party. That's a terrible idea."
What? Oh, and you know what? It reminds me of the princess show that they had at Disneyland.
Oh,
when
yeah.
You had the strings and you do the stuff. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Very nice.
But they don't have that anymore. Boo.
Boo.
Boo. All right. But they do have Mickey Magical Map there.
Which I'm
which
sure
is
makes
so
Penny happy because she
nice.
is a Mickey fan.
She is a Mickey fan.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Well, let's move on to the juicy part, shall we?
Oh,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I wish I had seen it, but then I had to.
I wish you'd seen
work.
it.
So
I
And-
wish you would have seen it.
Yeah.
stupid
Oh
being
my
an
gosh.
adult getting in
That
the way of
movie-
my Queen fix.
I know. I want to see this again. I
will
can't wait
see
to
it
see it again.
I will definitely go see it again.
This is. I mean,
I will take anybody with me to go see this again.
Cool.
anybody.
Anybody.
Okay.
Anybody
Okay.
I think everybody should see this
Would
movie.
you take President Donald J. Trump to the movies with you to see this?
I'm not going to get that crazy.
Well, you said anybody.
Anybody
No.
but Donald J. whatever Trump
Yeah.
and his followers, you're not coming with me. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
I shouldn't be getting political on this show. No, I'm sure everybody has some
welcome.
reasons for who they follow, why they follow.
Yes.
But
But we'll follow.
So the ultimate
Queen
takeaway of that was
right
that
now.
Adrian will go see this movie again.
yes, I will go
yes.
see this, and I will go see this with anybody, including Donald J. Trump.
I have to tell you, the one thing I absolutely thought was amazing in this film was Michael Myers. Just
What
the
the heck is with
irony.
this Michael Myers?
Oh gosh,
Are you?
Did we have this conversation
we
before?
did have this
We
conversation before. Michael Myers was
Oh my
in
God.
Wayne's World, who does Bohemian Rhapsody in the car with his buddies.
Mike Myers.
That's what Mike Myers. That's right.
God, you're killing me.
Mike Myers. Yes, thank you.
It's
Different from Michael Myers.
because I mean, he probably
That's
is
true.
named Michael Myers, but when people say Michael Myers, generally people go to the Halloween
The
murderer
Halloween,
man,
right? Yeah,
and
not that man.
that just
Especially when we
you
just
talked
had
about
Halloween.
that one last week or whatever. So,
Yeah.
so Mike Myers
Mike
is in Bohemian
Myers.
Rhapsody, or you just
He
really like
is.
the scene in Wayne's
He
World?
is.
No, he
No,
is
he-
in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Nice.
Oh, he is in Bohemian. And
Yeah.
yes.
And he was in a movie called "So I Married
An Axe Murderer, which is a brilliant movie. Oh,
Yes, it
I love it.
Excellent.
But we need to talk
So it
about
ties into
Bohemian
Michael
Rhapsody, or else
Myers.
I
It
will
talk-
seriously start
Bohemian
quoting-
Rhapsody. I can't even say it. I want to say Bohemian.
Ah.
Dude,
Bohemian.
he does not look
Rhapsody.
anything like Mike Myers. Like, I
Yeah.
would never guess that was Mike Myers.
Yeah,
Now I gotta look
you
it
wouldn't.
up.
It's when
Dude,
that's
it's-
when you have the epiphany that it's Mike Myers. That's when the whole irony and the whole everything just comes together.
Now I got to
Just
go see this movie knowing that
that's Mike Myers. Yes.
Like,
Oh God!
Bohemian Rhapsody. This will never work.
she said, "Oh God."
That you shouldn't have. You should have just went there to see it.
Looks
Let
like
me just
Paul
say-
Giamatti.
oh no,
Lights went on.
Wow.
it doesn't look like him, huh?
It doesn't
He
really look
wore
like him.
glasses the whole time, so we wouldn't know who
Just
he was.
like Clark Kent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it worked. It
Or
worked.
Adrian.
There was only one scene that I noticed that it was him. And it was like, I think that's him.
That's funny. He
but I'm
really
not
looks like
sure.
Paul Giamatti.
But he has an Irish
Yeah.
accent too.
Which is totally
Or
fat
Scottish.
bastard.
It's probably,
I mean,
Whatever
I
it is.
totally would have caught that.
Why?
I know.
Man.
wait
I
a
think
minute.
he used the same beard as Fat
Oh,
Bastard.
dude.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Jump
think
in
he's
my
in the
belly, baby.
trailer.
He is in the trailer.
Oh my God,
great.
that's him!
I know. I'd never noticed either. I didn't notice
that's
until I saw the film.
Funny.
Isn't that great?
That's
I can't wait to see this film
hysterical.
again.
My favorite part with Mike Myers was the fact that he's like, Bohemian Rhapsody will never, ever be a hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that was
awesome.
great.
Even after you sang that song in the Gremlin.
Yep. The blue flaming
In Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. But technically,
Oh,
that happened before.
Oh, I just got the goosebumps.
Yeah.
This is good.
It
This
is.
gets deep.
That's hilarious.
Right?
Oh,
I think
wow.
so too. Oh,
Oh,
man.
now I gotta go see Wayne's World.
Yes.
Then I gotta go see Bohemian Rhapsody.
Wait, you've
Yes.
never seen Wayne's World?
We have Wayne's World. Well, I'll let you see
I
it.
have seen it, but it's been a long, long time.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And so I want to watch that. Then I want to watch Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, I'm going to do this weekend. This is my homework this week.
This is your homework.
Yeah.
Good.
Also,
Yes, and
watch
report.
Time Bandits.
And Time Bandits, yes. That and prepare for the next Monsters movie.
So
What is it,
there's a lot of irony behind this movie. And
the
then
Fantastic Beasts.
with
but
Mike
yes,
Myers.
back to Mike Myers.
Probably
yeah.
not a lot.
With that
but
line.
Some.
Well, and then the movie is labeled Bohemian
Because that's the name of the
Yes.
song. It's like one of the,
The song,
biggest
yeah.
songs.
biggest songs that
Yeah.
was never going to be a hit.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was never going to be.
It was never.
Yeah. I really loved how the whole film put Queen together. You can really see how each person had their hand in how Queen became successful.
That's awesome.
I love how they. I love this movie. It's really, really good.
I love Queen.
And it was a great movie, and I love how they built everything in. So it was just so smooth. Like every transition, every segue was just so smooth. Like we would have action, and then it would segue right into the song very smoothly and
Yeah.
beautifully done. It was really well done.
And you felt like you were at Live Aid. You really did.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you remember? Did you ever watch it?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Live Aid was just pretty awesome, but I
Yeah.
think this made it even better.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it gives you the insight of how it really worked.
right.
Like,
but we'll see. I reserve judgment.
yeah, but you'll see. You'll
Yeah,
like it.
I know I'm
you'll
gonna
like
it. I was like, Mom, we should go see this, and she's like, yeah, but the Nutcracker's not going to be in theaters as long, and I'm like, yeah, but Bohemian Rhapsody is right there, and she's like, yeah, but we could see the Nutcracker,
but-
and I'm like, that's great, but also Queen.
right? Queen. But yeah, it's and I love how they didn't focus on Freddie's life as much.
Right.
And and I've heard buzz about how they didn't focus on it enough, and I'm like,
I thought they did a good.
I think
job
they
at
did
focusing
too, and
on it.
Well,
and
that's
to
the
me,
thing
it's
is Queen isn't just Freddie. I mean, a lot
exactly.
of Freddie, and Freddie
Well, yeah.
was amazing, and I'm going to pour one out for my homie right now, but yeah, it's a collaboration. It's a
yeah, it was a collaboration, and I loved how just before Live Aid they talked more about their collaboration and how Queen is Queen. It's not each individual person.
right, exactly.
No. Yeah, it's like you can't have one without the other. Like
Yeah.
you exempt one and there's no more Queen.
Yeah, this is another 10 in my book.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 10. I enjoyed that
I
one.
definitely did.
Woo!
What have you?
Not even a rounded up 10?
I thought about giving it a 10.25.
Okay, so if you did that, would it go up to 11?
It
We
might
don't-
go to 11.
We don't have an 11 scale.
I actually like this movie, to be honest with you, more than Black Klansman. Black Klansman I thought would be my only 10 this year.
Yeah.
But Bohemian
It
Rhapsody...
was so good.
yeah, it was.
Black Klansman was really good. Really, really good.
So
but this one is good too.
for me, the level of the impression, the mental, emotional, spiritual, like the impression that Bohemian Rhapsody left with me
Yeah.
was similar to the impression that Black Klansman left with me.
Oh.
But Black Klansman, the next morning when I woke up, it was just still a good movie. The next morning after watching Bohemian Rhapsody, I listened to Queen the whole freaking day at work, and I thought about, man, it really hit me. Like, what do people that come out and the artistic value of a person's being, and like all this deepness happened, and I was like, holy crap! I was supposed to go to an early resolution conference, and I text my business partner while I was at the movie, and I go, I told her I don't think I can go.
Wow. I'm in a movie. Leave me alone.
When she came to the office, I'm like, dude, I'm this movie, like,
Y'all, I'm sorry, Fat Bottom Girls make
hammered
this rockin'
me.
world go round.
Yeah.
it was seriously, it was.
I just want to ride my bicycle.
It's much like Jimmy. It was a good movie, and when I went to bed, I thought, yeah, that might be a 10. That might be a 10. The next morning on my podcast, on my Pandora, looking up Queen music.
Oh,
and totally I'm like, yeah, it was a 10.
I know.
Totally infected my life. I talked about it like all weekend with people that are like, whoa. I had like 3 really good conversations about music centered on Queen.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That's a 10 for me.
I was emotionally
wow,
sad.
That's big.
That's my first.
That's
my first 10.
Nice.
All year
Wow.
long, and we're at the end of the year. First 10 from Jimmy.
Wow.
Go see this stinking movie.
I'm going
gotta
to.
see it.
Like, maybe tomorrow.
I'm going to be at Sacramento tomorrow morning taking Beth to the movies.
I have to tell you, I was so sad because I know Crackhead Blue went and saw this film, and I didn't see her at work the next day.
Oh, no.
I didn't. And I was like, I really wanted somebody to talk to that watched the film, and I was like, oh, we've got to talk about this. And she wasn't there.
Did
and
you
I was
need somebody to love?
I did.
And all she wanted to do was ride her bicycle.
Oh, come on. I already did that one.
There, yes,
know,
you did.
I feel like...
Did she sail away?
Aw.
Yes. But,
Did you do the fandango?
Thunderbolt and lightning. Okay.
You know what? DJ, I feel like Blue went and saw the movie and just was like, that was so awesome and so great. I'm skipping out on work.
Because
That's what Jimmy did.
You got to get that.
Yeah. I mean, this is what
I went
this
to
movie's
work. I
doing
went to
people.
work in shorts and a t-shirt that day,
I know. I
mainline
watched him walk
something
out.
after
I
watching that.
literally watched him walk out, and I looked at
in
him.
my
like,
house slippers.
Yeah, and this guy's lost his mind.
And then I went camping that night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Sounds like a good time.
Like,
Was that the same day? I remember
dude,
looking
it
at
was
your
like
kids.
it was totally like it was transformative. I don't like camping.
No, you went
Yeah.
camping.
And I
after
went
you saw this-
camping
you
and
did.
enjoyed it.
And
Wow.
enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
you
Wow.
came back like you slept in a Jeep.
I slept in the back of the red Jeep.
Yeah.
Wow.
This movie's life changing, you guys. You got to go see it.
Telling you,
Go see it.
If it
Yeah.
can force a fat guy to sleep
It's
in the back of a
life-changing
red
like bacon.
Jeep,
Red Jeep.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, do we have anything more to say about that? I mean, we probably could talk
No, we
hours
don't.
more, but good movie. Go see it. That one's on the top of the list. Go see that one before you see anything else. Before Nutcracker, for sure.
Definitely.
Before any movie,
Yeah.
go see
I've
Bohemian Rhapsody.
seen Nutcracker
Yeah.
in San Francisco in
Yeah.
a theater.
Of course.
Great. I don't think I could do a movie of it after
It's.
that.
I mean, it's slightly different. There's different aspects of it, but
Yeah.
I wish I'd gone see
Meh.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Your mom, once your mom sees it, she'll wish she had seen that
Well,
one
see,
too.
my mom already wishes. She knows. She like I said that thing earlier about how she was like, no, but we'll go see this, and I realized I made it sound like my mom was like, no, I don't want to go. No, not
Aw,
the case.
no,
Not the case at all.
yes.
My mom is awesome, and she loves
No,
Queen.
no.
She just was thinking that it was more likely that Bohemian Rhapsody would be in the theaters longer. And if we couldn't see
Oh, and
two
it
in
will.
one day, it might be another week or two before we get back to the theater. So
That makes sense.
yes.
Yeah.
There
Well,
was
that makes
logic
perfect
behind
sense.
her, whatever
Oh, yeah.
that was.
Your mom's pretty logical in that
And
sense.
plus, she's
yeah.
not super demanding either. Like,
No.
if you would have said, "I really want to see that," she would have. But it was her birthday, and you being considerate the way you're considerate.
Right.
Yeah.
We're like, "Yeah, let's
Happy
go watch
birthday,
that."
Mom.
Sure, I mean, we got to go see it anyway. And
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Taking one for the team.
happy birthday. But I think we're going to go see it tomorrow. So
Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
good.
I can't wait for a text from you when you're done seeing it.
you will get a text from me when I am done seeing it.
Yay.
Just in case you guys are wondering, we'll probably review it again next week because it's that good.
Good. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll review it next week because we
And
want to
I'm
hear
sure
best
that-
take.
I'm sure that I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Cool.
watching it again. I'm watching Wayne's World and then Bohemian
Okay,
Rhapsody.
'cause
So
we-
expect my review on that.
I want to hear your review on Wayne's World for sure as well. Cause
Oh
especially
no, Mr. Donut Head Man, who's trying to kill you? I don't know, whether or not. Lovely.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that film. Rob Lowe is awesome.
Oh, he's
anyway,
so funny in that.
you know who else is pretty funny?
Lots of people.
Tom Hanks can be funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tom
Yeah.
Hanks, he can.
He can be pretty funny. And he was pretty good in last week's movie clip.
Yep.
Yup.
That was a pretty good segue, dude.
Thank you. Thank you. I've got a million of them.
I know you do.
So last week's clip was guessed by Crackhead Blue.
Surprise!
And it was big. Yeah. Which was also a really great film. That was awesome. Thank you, Jimmy, for that one. 'cause
Yeah,
you,
that was.
you turned us
He
on
picked
to
that one. It was good.
Thank you.
He thought I was being facetious when I said, "Oh, we should do this one," because he brought it up and he was like, and I think he saw the look on my face because I was processing it a little bit and going, "This will be a good one," and it was. So we brought it up, put it on there.
Thank you. I didn't think you were processed. I thought your hemorrhoids were acting up.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, it was processing, definitely. So, but Crackhead Blue is the first one to guess it, but, and he claims, so teacher J.M. Strauss says that he thought that's what it was, but second guessed himself.
Never
And-
second guess.
Never, ever. And he listened to our show like minutes after I posted, whereas Crackhead Blue waited 5 hours.
Slacker.
Whoa.
She's trying to pace herself, dude. I'm sure.
What? You don't pay yourself on things for watching.
The only reason I was saying she was a slacker is because she was the one who that one day listened to it like 32 seconds after he posted
Yeah,
the show.
that was pretty cool.
I think she's like trying to like slow down things in her life.
Maybe.
Like watch Bohemian Rhapsody and then just take the whole frickin' weekend off.
Right? No, good idea.
That does sound like a nice idea.
Right? So, but anyway, if teacher J.M. Strauss didn't second guess himself, blah, he would have had it first.
You got it.
So I'm barely like this is barely hitting me
Barely,
in the head.
yeah.
And it should have probably hit me before. But J.M. Strauss is the monster boss, right?
The monster boss.
From
The Monster
Monster
Boss.
U.
I don't know.
No, that was Water News.
Yeah.
But there's a Strauss in there too.
And there,
Oh.
it's not, get your paper working.
That's Roz.
What?
That's Roz.
Are you talking
So
about
maybe
Monsters
you're
U or
thinking about-
Monsters Inc.?
Yeah.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. The boss was Water News.
Was it Marge?
Water
Marge?
News.
No, her
yeah.
name was Roz.
Oh,
Yeah,
was it?
Roz.
Oh, why am I thinking Marge?
Oh, it's James P. Sullivan.
There you
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Sullivan.
That's right.
J.P. Sullivan.
J.P. Sullivan.
My bad. Anyways.
Anyways,
good.
okay, here's this week's challenge. Are you all ready for
go.
it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go. Here it comes.
Correct. Eat your food. Excuse me. May I go to the bathroom first? Of course you may.
Never heard
afraid.
that before. I don't know that I've ever heard the actual sound of urine before. I mean,
There's something scary about that.
Smooth move, X-Lax.
oh my god. That's a great film, I'm just saying. I love this
Fantastic
film.
movie.
I'm going to have to watch it again.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know what movie that is. I would. Even
Oh,
watch
we
this
stumped
challenge.
him. We stumped Adrian.
Such a noob.
Oh, yeah.
Rubric the Monkey Boy.
I've been a noob for like 10 years now. But at
yeah,
some
you're
point, I
getting
gotta
there.
graduate from noob to
Now,
rookie noob.
Swab.
Right.
maybe you need to find yourself a co-host that's a little younger than you, and we'll start making that person a noob.
Oh, we got to do that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how
The
that
only
works.
person I could think of that would be another co-host is Abby Coyer.
Nope, she's not a noob at all.
No.
She knows more than you do, dude.
Oh, yeah.
She'd own you.
She probably would owe me.
She
And
would.
she'd put you like another Beth.
Oh, my
Adrian,
goodness.
get your
Oh,
crap
no.
together.
Yeah, put those two together and, yeah.
Yeah.
There are hurricanes that have been,
Less
no.
destructive.
No, yep.
I'm just amazed. I can't believe I didn't hear that urine before. But
Oh
now
yeah, that was a true story.
yeah, that just streamed right through there.
Literally. Oh, waiting
Yeah.
for a
Oh.
segue. Bing bong.
Oh, you're waiting for it. That's right. Yeah. All right.
go.
Streaming stuff. Hey, Beth, what are you streaming right now anyway?
As we speak,
Yes.
Beetlejuice is on
Ooh.
because I didn't get to watch it before Halloween.
Okay. Well, that works. To me, I think Beetlejuice is any time of the year kind of a film.
Oh, definitely.
Not just-
I just like to watch it at Halloween
Yeah.
as well.
Of course. Right.
Beetlejuice
Well, I
is an
don't blame you.
all-the-time movie.
I really wish the rumors of Beetlejuice 2 would stop being a rumor
Yeah.
and actually.
I wish that
Happen.
about Hocus Pocus.
Well, they
Yeah.
are apparently making a made-for-TV Hocus Pocus, but it doesn't have
Oh.
any of the original
Yeah.
cast in it. So I'm kind of like, wah, wah.
Oh,
yeah, I don't. know who'd
you at
really
least have
watch
to have
it.
Bette Midler.
Totally.
At
No.
least.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have
That'd
anybody
be
else,
nice.
you have Bette Midler.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. So, what have we all been streaming lately?
Apparently, there's going to be a
Anybody?
Beetlejuice Broadway musical.
What? Oh, I'd like to see that. I don't know. I
First
mean,
look image
Dale.
Right.
Yeah. How many times can they sing that song?
So if you have the DVD for Beetlejuice, oh, look at that. If you have the DVD for Beetlejuice,
yes.
you can turn off all of the dialogue and just listen to the soundtrack, which
I have done that.
for me, the Beetlejuice soundtrack by Danny Elfman, the original score, is
Yes.
one of the most impressive
It's amazing.
musical scores of all time. There is so much
Yeah.
going on. There's such a feeling to it. It's so immersive and kind of like gritty and itchy. I love it. It's one of my favorite scores of
I
all
discovered
time.
that by accident. I
Yeah.
totally did it by accident. I was changing the audio stuff just so I wanted to hear what other things happen.
Right.
And that was there, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
You could just listen to it? This is like a DVD.
Yep. Amazing.
It was pretty cool. It was neat. Yeah. So, what have we been streaming? Nothing new for you, Jimmy? No? Yes?
Just additional episodes of Designated Survivor.
Okay.
I only got like 3,
Okay.
and that was while I was, air quotes, sleeping in the back of the red Jeep. Because I could not sleep.
Got it.
And my iPad is cellular enabled.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you
So
go.
that works out. So, the luxuries of camping.
Right?
Right.
I'm glad you and
Adrian, did you see something other than
I feel like
Mommy
I have,
Dearest?
but I don't think I did.
Okay?
Do you see something
right.
other
I
than
kn-
Mommy Dearest? Oh, so
You
snarky.
did watch a,
No. He watched it like 3 times.
No, I know.
Tried to
Because
pay
I
for
was
it
talking to him
twice.
about it last week, but it was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
I dug deep in that hole and
You
climbed
did?
right out of it.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
but,
so
but you did watch, with Papa, you watched another movie.
Oh.
It could be about time.
what
I
was
did
it?
watch something. I can't remember what we watched.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you're talking about yesterday.
Castaway.
Oh, you watched Castaway,
Yes,
okay.
we did watch that.
Cool.
Yeah. And he was
that was my third movie was Castaway.
Oh, that
Dude,
okay.
that's
Good.
a
Another
good one.
really beautiful musical score on that one.
Yes. Yeah.
It was interesting watching that movie. We watched it with no sound, with just subtitles.
Oh, okay.
And then Papa was giving me the whole synopsis of what's going on in the movie. Like I've never
Nice.
seen it
Oh, that's a
before.
good idea. That was cool.
So I got it in sign language too.
So if you ever really want to appreciate Castaway, find yourself a deaf narrator.
Yes. Yeah. It was a true appreciation.
now that Beth has explained that it has a really great musical score, do you
Which it
think you'll
does.
watch it again
It's
with
beautiful.
sound?
Castaway?
Yeah.
Yes, without the dialogue. Yeah, I would do that with the deaf narrator.
I don't know if you
I'm
could
just
do it
kidding.
without the dialogue. I don't,
You should
the way
be able
you're
to do it without
streaming
the
it.
dialogue.
You
I don't
could just
think you
like
can.
put it on mute and then also like put the soundtrack on YouTube.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
When
guess
I'm
you could
writing,
do
I
that.
listen
Do
to a
that.
lot of musical scores, and okay, so spoiler alert: this movie came
Dude.
out like how many years ago? Like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Please hold. If you don't know, at one point that Wilson like floats away.
Oh, that's so awful.
It's
I
so
remember
sad that 2000 is 18 years ago.
Right.
Oh wow.
I can listen to
Oh,
that
wow.
piece of music, just that one musical cue, and be in tears.
Yeah,
Like,
I believe that.
without
See,
fail.
I block that scene out every time I get done watching
God,
it.
and then when
I
you watch
watch
it
that
again, you're just
scene,
like,
it was heart wrenching.
It is.
so sad.
I'm like, swim for God's sake!
He doesn't have the energy. He's been living on like coconut water, and
Yeah.
incidentally, coconut water's a diuretic, so it's just
Oh.
awful.
Oh,
That poor man for 3 years, but at least he made fire and took out his tooth with an ice skate. Good God.
Ouch. Oh, man. I did
Jesus.
not want to remember that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh,
actually, yeah, I turned my head on that part.
that's bad. That's
Um,
bad.
You
All
know,
right.
a movie came to me with a great musical score, and it had to do with time.
What?
The Island
Oh, yeah, that does have a good
with Scarlett Johansson. A really good musical
okay.
score.
I'm
One of the
so
best.
glad you didn't say "Mommy Dearest."
That was going to be my next one.
Yeah, oh, dear.
Mommy
All
Dearest
right.
did not make that list at all for me. It's if anything, haunting.
Yes.
Um,
Beth, do you have any streaming? Anything that you want to add to our...
I've just been watching things that I've already watched. Nothing new. Let's see. The Corpse Bride I watched.
Ooh, good one.
Deadpool I watched.
Ha. We're about to buy Deadpool 2.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be on our TV
There's
soon.
a show on Discovery in the Travel Channel called Expedition Unknown, I believe, with Josh Gates.
Okay.
And he is hysterical. And if you have any sort of cable situation where you can look at past episodes of things on like Discovery or the Travel Channel, I fully recommend Josh Gates and Expedition Unknown because he's very funny and also very informative and interesting. And he looks for things like he did all sorts of research into like the strong women in Egypt, and it's really cool. So if those are the kinds of things that you like to look at, that's fun.
So the show is all about research, or what is...
He's okay. So he's like a funny guy, but he's kind of like a new Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay.
But he also he did a show on the ruby slippers that were stolen from that museum in Minnesota, which they incidentally found shortly after his episode aired. He did a show on
cool.
The Secret, that book from 1982 that has like all the puzzles
Oh, I've
and
seen
stuff.
that.
And if you figure out the landmarks in each picture, you can find a key, and you trade in your key
Okay.
for a friggin' diamond or emerald or something. It's really interesting. It's like he's kind of like a archaeologist / treasure hunter / comedian.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty fun.
huh.
That sounds like fun. Oh, I want to see this one. Okay.
It's fun. So yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
Cool. There's that. There's
that.
that. All right. Well, shall we move on to what's coming out this next weekend?
Do it.
Do it.
How about anybody want to see The Girl in the Spider's Web?
I know Jimmy does.
Me.
Yep, Jimmy does. Looking right at him.
Oh yeah.
Also,
I
the
wanna
chick
see
who
it
is
a
the
little bit.
girl in the Spider's Web is the chick who plays the Queen in the Queen on Netflix,
Oh.
or the
cool.
Crown. Excuse me.
Oh, The Crown, yeah.
she's
Yeah.
she's the chick that plays the Queen in the Queen.
In the
Okay,
Crown.
so
All those
there is
Queen
also a
doc.
movie called The Queen, but that one has Helen Mirren
There
playing
is.
Queen Elizabeth. Excuse
Oh,
that's right.
me.
Oh,
Which is
That is correct.
probably why
Oh,
they named
excuse
Bohemian
me.
Rhapsody Bohemian Rhapsody.
Right,
instead.
otherwise it would get all mixed
Queen.
up with the rest of the Queen viewing
Yeah,
content.
No kidding.
Bohemian Rhapsody was.
And there's only room for one queen on this. Oh, sorry. Okay. Another Christmas movie comes out in November.
Stupid.
Next week, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch.
Okay,
Too early, guys.
It kind of
Too
looks
early.
funny. Yeah, but it is early.
it is very.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm seeing these Christmas movies come out in November, so all the good movies that come out in December
Make all the
aren't,
money.
Like, yeah.
Right.
That was
Exactly.
exactly. Mom was like, "How come they put out the Nutcracker so early?" I'm like, "Because they have 100 other movies that they know are going to make money coming out in December,
Like the Spider-Man movie coming in
Yep.
December, and
they don't want to take away money from one to get to the other, so they
Yeah.
made that particular jump, and I think it was maybe not the right one."
I agree.
I agree, too.
Totally agree there.
Absolutely.
But also next week, Overlord comes out.
Oh.
So kind of
Right.
looking forward to that one as well.
I know I ask this every time,
Yes.
but what is it about again?
Wow, it's about chaos and
Hold on,
destruction.
let me find a
and-
synopsis. Stop talking about that.
All right, find that synopsis.
And then I watch the trailer and I go,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
On the eve
What a-
of D-Day, American paratroopers drop behind enemy lines to penetrate the walls of a fortified church and destroy a radio transmitter. As the soldiers approach their target, they soon begin to realize that there's more going on in the Nazi-occupied village than a simple military operation. Making their way to an underground lab, the outnumbered men stumble upon a sinister experiment that forces them into a vicious battle against an army of the undead. That sounds pretty cool.
Lord have mercy.
It
You
does.
are a
It's
great
gonna be
narrator.
good. Yeah.
Or a reader. It's like,
She is.
amazing.
I've made her a narrator before.
Really? It's
Yeah.
I think I found your calling.
She was a really great Talia.
Yeah, Talia A. Story was the character name.
Oh, yeah. I totally want to revive those characters. Anyway. And then Front Runner. It's, what's his name?
Movie about a front runner.
Yeah, it's,
Not a forerunner.
no. Yeah, he's,
Gary Hart.
no.
It's a movie about Gary Hart,
Oh,
Senator
Gary Hart. Oh, that's right.
And
But
how he
it's
was
Hugh
running
Jackman
for
is
president.
who DJ.
I was going with
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman, yeah, who plays in this film, yeah.
And how he cheated on his wife, and he had to
Yeah.
own up to it. And
Gary Hart,
and-
former senator of Colorado, becomes the frontrunner of the Democratic presidential nomination in 1987.
Yeah.
Hart's intelligence, charisma, and idealism makes him popular with younger voters, leaving him with a seemingly clear path to the White House. All that comes crashing down when allegations of an extramarital affair surface in the media, forcing the candidate to address a scandal that threatens to derail his campaign and personal life.
Ooh. And that comes out on the 6th. That comes out the day our podcast releases.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
isn't tomorrow's the 6th?
exactly. Yeah. We
Comes out
record
on-
on Monday,
comes
put
out
it on Tuesday.
election day.
On Election Day. Go figure.
Go vote, everybody. Go vote.
That's right. Go vote.
Please vote.
Yeah, it needs to happen.
There's no wrong answer when you vote.
That's right. But,
only wrong
but
answer is
make
not
your voice
voting.
heard, no matter what it says. Say something.
Yeah.
Just in case you're wondering, go vote.
Go vote.
Yeah. And we already know number one is when we vote for it. But what is the movie number one going to be this week?
My guess is Bohemian
I-
Rhapsody.
It has to be Bohemian Rhapsody. They probably killed it. I saw an article that said they were number
says
2
no.
in musical release. He's not. He's not saying no. He's being facetious.
Sure.
Yep, I know it.
The Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
Is not number one. No.
It's not number one.
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
I was like, really?
I already know which one's
It's
number
number 2.
one. I know number
Is
one.
it number 2?
I
I can
agree.
see that. I can see that.
Too.
It's number 2.
It is
It's
number
Kaka.
2. Who does number 2? Oh, sorry. Wrong.
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 3.
Nobody's fool.
Okay.
Oh, good.
That's too bad because I
Okay.
think that should have been number 2.
And number 1
Bohemian Rhapsody.
is not A Star Is Born.
Not.
But it is a musical.
We are the
is.
champions,
Base.
my friend, and we'll keep on
That's
fighting
right.
until the end.
No, it's Bicycle. No, it's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
because
50,
everybody but
$51
me and my
million
mom went and saw it.
opening weekend.
yeah. The whole world.
Yeah.
But Beth and Mom.
Nutcracker wasn't even. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You don't even
No.
have to talk about it.
40% of. Yeah.
I bet it had a higher budget, too.
40% of yeah.
Well, Bohemian Rhapsody only had a $52 million budget.
Well,
No
they'll
way.
pass it
Oh, that's
by
pretty good.
the end of next weekend.
Right.
I mean, that's fair. It's not like amazing.
Well,
it's pretty
it's
good.
it's already
Yeah.
with today.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
and I
Yeah.
heard that it hit 70 million overseas.
Oh my
so,
word! They
Sure.
make money. They make it.
So they made it.
Oh,
they
yeah.
made their money back.
Yeah, these are domestic numbers
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I hear that it went. So opening weekend, it beat Star is Born for their opening weekend. So which was
Correct.
only like 43, right? I think something like that.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Correcto.
anyway, yeah. So there you have it. Those are our,
And that's all we got for that.
That's all we got for those box office numbers.
Box office.
Future movies and trailers. I saw a ton of trailers this weekend. I was like, and a lot of them were the same. Like we saw a bunch of the same
Robin
stuff.
Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin Hood was on there.
I'm so sick of that trailer.
Yeah.
Sick of that
Well, no.
guy.
You see, I'm not the only one who that happens to.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
gosh.
You're not. But you know what movie really looked funny? What Men Want, which is exactly the opposite of what women want. Remember that film back
I
in the
remember.
day?
With
Ted
Mel
Danson,
Gibson
right?
and Helen
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is pretty much the roles reversed. It's what men want, and a woman wants to get ahead in her career, and what does she have to do? You know, find out what men want, and the same thing happens. She can hear what they're saying,
Okay,
what
you
they're
guys,
thinking.
So the guy who
Yeah.
played John Deacon in Bohemian Rhapsody, that's the bass player, is the kid from Jurassic Park. all
Nuh-uh.
grown up.
You're kidding!
Not even
He
kidding.
does look just like the kid in Jurassic Park.
It's actually
is.
him.
Wow! Oh my gosh!
Sorry. I didn't mean to
That just
interrupt
blew
for
my
that
mind.
special report.
No,
but
you
it-
couldn't.
It made me
That
go,
is a
oh!
special report.
Kid in Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Wow,
You know, Tim,
that's
the
pretty
human
good.
piece of toast.
Wow, that's good.
Oh, and for those of you who are listening to such things, the gentleman who played Freddie Mercury is, I believe, the Pharaoh from the Night at the Museum movies.
Oh, yeah, he is the Pharaoh
Yes,
from
it
the Night in the
His
Museum.
teeth got much bigger.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, they did that.
but yeah, okay. Oh, wow, I love that stuff. Beth, you could tell us that stuff all the time.
I do.
Yeah,
I just feel like I'm interrupting you all the time.
right. There you go. So, what men want? Just to recap really quick.
Sorry.
If you can watch this trailer, the funniest part of the whole trailer is a kid saying, "Welcome to Wakanda." But you need to see the trailer in order to understand how that's funny. All right, here we go. Wreck-It Ralph. They've been releasing new stuff there. The Kid Who Would Be King. That looks good. Kid pulls the sword out of the stone.
Like a
Yeah.
kid in King Arthur's court.
Yeah. But it's modern day. It's set in modern times. So, really good. And Aladdin.
Yay!
I can't believe that. That is such a horrible teasing trailer.
It is.
That's just awful.
It's
I
totally
finally
a
got to see
teaser
it.
Trailer.
Have you seen it, Jimmy?
No.
Oh, gosh. Great one. great one. So anyway, hey, next week
Things
we
are
want to know.
happening.
Yeah. So what should we do for getting to know our listeners, getting to know her? What do you think?
Movies about cars.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Cars. Okay.
Nope.
Movies. Favorite movies about cars.
Okay, so
There's some good ones in there.
I promise not to do all the same cars. I will do different cars.
Okay. Was there a movie about Tom Petty? No.
No, that was a movie about Ricky Bobby.
Oh, God.
Although that would go on my list because that contains one of the funniest beginnings to a movie I've ever seen. A movie about goofy NASCAR drivers, and it starts off with the quote. It's just a black title card, and it says, "America is about speed. Hot, nasty, badass speed." And then it's like, quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. It's so good.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, hey, text us your info or your
Movies
favorite
about cars.
cars movies about cars. That's right. At 512-podcast, or send us an email, shout out at tfwmovies.com, or at TFW Movies. You could find us there on the Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Do a little DM for us, and we can we'll put that up on the air. You know what? The little movie, The Italian Job, just pops right into my brain when I'm thinking of that.
Yeah, lots of cars.
Yeah.
Minis.
Yeah. A lot of Mini Coopers, which we just sold our Mini Cooper.
Aw,
Gone.
bye, Steamboat Willie.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that's so sad.
But it went to a very nice man.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right.
I think that pretty much, yep.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're good.
Yeah. You're so funny. Well, let's throw down our thank yous, shall we? Because first and foremost, thank you to the audience. Thank you all for listening to our show. Everybody, there's so many of you, and I see numbers, but I know they're not enough.
And
Like,
if you don't
they're
want
not
us
enough.
to just mention,
We are so
like
grateful
Abby
for those numbers.
and
You
Blue, write us
Yeah.
something, and we'll mention
Yeah.
you too. We'll say your name right on the podcast, and you'll feel special,
Right.
just like us.
That's right. And what I mean by not enough is they're underinflated. I think the numbers are higher than the numbers they're showing me. So, like, because I know Crackhead Blue listens with her buddy, and so by doing that,
The podcast
we know that
Nielsen
numbers-
numbers are
yeah.
skewed.
are skewed. Anyway, so but overall, thank you for listening, Crackhead Blue, Abby.
Thank you to everybody.
Yeah,
We love you
Joe.
guys
Joe.
so much.
Anyway, and also, the teacher,
Oh yeah.
J.M. Strauss. Thank
Dan
you.
Strauss, thank you.
And everybody else, because I know you're not talking to us yet, but you will. I know you will. We'll get you in there. Favorite Cars movies, that's what I want to hear. Thank you, Joshua Struthers. Thank you, Big Checho. Thank you, DJ McGee, Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine, Adrian Rondo. And then a big shout out to Jackie Harris and Penny McGee.
Thank you.
Thank you all for making this show something we care about. All right.
Thank you.
And cut.